Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. IPOB people are going to be happy about this news. Some of them would have heard about it. This is coming from Ejiofor. He said, after weeks of speculations and uncertainties, we're finally seeing our client, Tucano. We can authoritatively confirm this position to the world. You know, he wasn't brought to the court. If there were fears that something might have happened to him, everybody was like, But Ejiofor is confirming it. According to Ejiofor, he is firm, he is stable, unless the burden of solitary confinement being held somewhere and concomitant mental torture arising from there. Apart from that, is okay. Although the detaining authority, according to Ejiofor, is giving him medical attention, but he still requires advanced medical care, which formed a substantial part of the relief in our application before the courts. So they have seen him, he's alive. That is the most important thing. For those who are worried, who are jittery, where is our leader? He is alive and he's okay. Just that, because of confinement. Now let's further read what Ejiofor said. He said, he specifically requested that we should extend his heartfelt compliments to millions of his supporters worldwide and all foreign governments and institutions who are relentlessly following up what is happening. Media houses are indeed not left out of this classification. Yeah, because we will not let the news to die. Yes, we'll be talking about it. The world will get to know the injustice that is taking place. Ejiofor went further to say, he said, we are winning, but your prayers are doing wonders. And don't relent as you continue to remain law-abiding. Yeah. He said, we shall continue to keep you all in constant communication on every development around him, particularly now that the visit will be more regular than before. And, according to the court, his family is permitted to visit him 2 people at a time. This fear has been doused somehow. The fear has been doused, whether he is alive or not. After that court proceeding, I did a broadcast. A lot of people were telling me, this guy, our leader. And, it was even before the court's judgment, 10 days, he wasn't seen. But thank God for this pronouncement from Ejiofor. IPOB sues U.S. secretaries over sale of fighter aircraft to assist a Buhari government commit suicide in Southeast. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has instituted a lawsuit against the United States Secretary of State, Tony Blinken, and the Secretary of Defense, Lloyd Austin, over their roles in the supply of that A-29 Super Tucano military aircraft to Nigeria military. I think it was the one Buhari ordered during Trump's time. I think it has arrived. Let's read further the news. They said, report has it that the case was instituted at the United States District Court for the District of Columbia on July 31st, that's end of last month. So the group, through its on-the-sign attorney, Bruce Fein, complained of the violation of the Leahy Amendments 22, USC 2378D, and 10 USC 249E, and the Administrative Procedure Acts 5, USE 706 and C. They are seeking declarative and injunctive relief against the amendments, against the defendant. So the Leahy law refers to 2 statutory provisions prohibiting the U.S. government from using funds for assistance to unit of foreign security forces where there is credible information implicating the unit in the commission of gross violations of human rights. So US are meant not to sell weapons to countries that are using it to harm their people. They are not just using it to fight, do the right things. They are buying those weapons. Imagine you're buying weapons to hunt freedom fighters. So these guys are hinging on that Leahy amendment to tell the US, don't sell to Nigeria. They are against it because Nigeria is using it to violate human rights. However, members of the group in predominantly Imo and Ebonyi State in the southeast region of the country said the defendants prohibited the above stated law through the supply of aircraft to Nigeria, stating that it is likely to cause death, bodily injury, destruction of property by A-29 Super Tucano military aircraft if the planes are delivered by the United States to the government of Nigeria and incorporated into the Nigerian Air Force, to assist the ongoing genocide of Biafrans. IPOB identified itself as a registered community interest company that advocates through peaceful means an independent Biafran nation. IPOB is looking for an independent Biafran nation separate from Nigeria in the face of the lingering persecution of the citizens by the Nigerian government. So on this ground, IPOB is saying that the US should not deliver that jet because of what the jet will be used for. It is used to hurt our people. It's as if the jets are being imported to harm the people of Southeast. Imagine they are using fighter jets on Biafra agitators. So IPOB is pleading with the American government to stop that supply. According to IPOB, the group, President Muhammad Buhari-led administration is using airstrikes in cities across Southeast, and that is so evident. We know that they are attacking Southeast with aircrafts, and they are bringing in more. And IPOB also stated that the officers under the watch of Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari had indiscriminately arrested and abducted young Igbo men and women at various locations, and their whereabouts are unknown to date. You've had cases of a boy went to buy drugs for his mother the other day. He was picked up and arraigned as, this, it's not one, it's not two. There are several cases like that. So IPOB is calling on the international community and the US to look at this. What will these private jets be used for? IPOB also stated that the Kyari had presided over the burning of several houses. The Abba Kyari of the Push Pupi. He's a guy used by the Nigerian forces. He said he has overseen the damage of properties believed to belong to people advocating for freedom of Biafra. So IPOB is calling for the suspension of the provision of another set of A-29 Super Tucano military aircraft to Nigerian government, and also charge the United States to recall the ones already supplied to the country. Not just stopping the US from supplying it, but that the ones they have supplied, they should take them back, give Nigerian back their money, because they are used for the wrong purpose. They are used for human rights violation. That's what IPOB is saying. So I hope you understand what it's trying to say. These tools are used for the wrong purposes, and based on that Leahy law in America, they don't supply tools people will use to murder their people. That's what they're trying to say. And they should even recall the ones they have supplied, because these days you hear cases of fighter jets dropping bombs in airstrikes in Southeast for just people who are agitating. They want freedom. Anyway, let's get to the next story. You can't insist on due process for Igboho, Kano, and deny it on Kyari, Femi Fani Kayode. And he has made it clear that they are insisted on due process on the presentation of hard evidence before Sunday Igboho can be extradited from Cotonou to Nigeria. He added that they have also condemned the illegal manner in which the Kenyan authorities kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu and returned him to Nigeria. So I think he's trying to say due process for Abba Kyari as well. You people want due process. Yes, let's follow it to the full. You understand? And he made this known, stating that those that are complaining about them, that they are asking for due process and insisting on the presentation of hard evidence before the court of law, before Abba Kyari can be extradited to America, are myopic and naive. I don't know what kind of evidence they want. Hushpuppi has been revealing a lot, and I think more is coming. I don't know the kind of evidence they want again. He has confirmed he did arrest a particular guy. For who? For Hushpuppi. I don't know the kind of hard evidence they want. Anyway, Femi noted that they cannot insist on due process for Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu and deny it when it's Abba Kyari. It is being selective in the application of justice, he said, stressing that one cannot have it both ways. You either believe in the rule of law or you do not. Simple. You can either believe in due process, fairness, equity, and justice, or you do not. It is simple. That's what Fani Kayode. You apply it here, and now it's coming to Abba Kyari. You are looking for hard evidence. What hard evidence do you want? According to Fani Kayode, they said they stood up for Allen Onyema of Air Peace when the Americans wanted his head. And in the end, he was vindicated. And there was no hard evidence against him. And they discovered that the whole thing was a conspiracy to destroy him and take over his business. So, why should they not accord Abba Kyari the same benefit of doubt or protection, given the fact that he's also in Nigeria? This question is coming from Fani Kayode. Or is it that some Nigerians are more equal than others? What is good for the goose is good for the gander. That is what I believe. In rounding up, you drink and damage your liver, then ask us to do fundraising for you. This is coming from Yukeri Angnobi. Is warning alcohol lovers that drunkards won't make heaven. This lady I heard, she became a pastor recently, and you know, for some time we didn't see her in the whole movie. It's like she has returned. Yukeri Angnobi is one of Nollywood's actress, and he has warned drunkards. I'm not a drunkard, don't forget my belly. You know, in yesterday's show video, some people were complaining about my belly. I don't drink, I don't know, maybe this is family inheritance. I don't know. Anyway, she said, the drunkards will not make heaven, really. So she cautioned them, those who drink excessively, about damage that they are doing to themselves. I think what I will say on this is that too much of everything is bad, even water. There are limits to whatever you take. According to her, yes. You see, most of these people, there are certain avoidable deaths. You understand? There are avoidable deaths. Know what you take and know the quantity you take. It could affect you. And people will start doing fundraising to help you save your liver or any part of your body affected. People will start doing free. You want people to start doing free with donations. I think she made sense. Yeah, she's trying to make a point. I think they said she added a Bible portion and one drunkard will not be allowed into the kingdom of God. Yeah. Let me add my own view to that matter. I think it's about taking something in excess. Yes, when you take something in excess, it might harm you. Almost virtually everything. Anyway, viewers, I would like you to add your comment to our stories. Please tell us what you think. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Click on the bell icon to get our updates anytime it drops. Please ignore my belly. That is how I sat too. Yesterday, some people were ignore this belly. It's not. I don't drink and I don't smoke. Sincerely, I don't drink, I don't smoke. It's not that I've not tested beer, just once in a while. Maybe there is an occasion, but I don't do the both. Azuka OJ, bye for now.